Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be showing you guys a bit of a autumnal Topshop haul today. Topshop is definitely one of my go-to places to go for kind of like really cute little cropped chunky knits, things like that. Things that I definitely want to be adding into my wardrobe now it's a lot colder. And actually I got one of my kind of go-to chunky knits from Topshop last year, and honestly I've worn this to death and they still have it online. I wanted to show it to you really quickly. So it's this one is the one that I got last year, and honestly it is so worth the money. I'll link it down below because it's such good quality. It's a really good kind of mid-crop fit. Would definitely recommend. That has definitely been tried and tested to the full. Also having a little bit of a red lip moment today because I got my Glossy Box advent calendar. I actually did like a little sneak peek over on my stories on my Instagram. Totally worth it, guys, honestly. The amount of products you get in the advent calendar is crazy. So I'll leave the link down below, and this is actually one of the lipsticks that I got from it. So I'll leave the details for that down below as well, because it is honestly by far the best red lip I've ever tried. But anyway, I'll stop blabbing on now. Let's jump straight into the haul. Okay, so first outfit I have on is this chunky cropped black jumper with these jeans. So the jumper, very different to the one I already have. This is like a very thick, kind of like slightly cable knit. But this is super thick. I'm like really hot in this right now, and it's this kind of like bat wing design with like a slightly kind of balloon sleeve. So this will be really nice and cozy. I did think this may be a little bit longer because my other one that I just showed you guys is a little bit longer, so you can kind of like just tuck it in at the front and style it with a cute belt. This one is like a lot more cropped than my other one, and to be honest I don't know if it's the most flattering. It feels a little bit, I don't know, I feel like I look a little bit top heavy in it, if that makes sense. I think it's a really cool jumper and the quality's really good. I'm just not sure it's the most flattering for my kind of body type. So I got this in a size large, and I'd say sizing is like spot on. It's meant to be this kind of slightly oversized batwing style anyway. And this was £30, and actually I don't think that's bad pricing whatsoever. I think the quality of the knit is really nice. A lot of places have like, it can be quite scratchy. It's not like that whatsoever. Really nice and soft, really good quality. Definitely more of a winter jumper, I'd say, actually, than like an autumn one, because yeah, I'm quite warm in this right now. My other one that I just showed you is more of a kind of lighter knit. But yeah, I definitely think that's worth the money. And then let's talk about these jeans. So a pair of my go-to jeans that honestly I get the most questions about, they're my kind of light ripped jeans. They are from Topshop, and they are the Joanie Jeans. These are also Joanie Jeans, so same style. And I love these because I wear a lot of black in winter. I just tend to wear like all black and I feel like it just looks so bland. But I love this kind of darker wash of jean. Definitely more of like a moody denim vibe going on, but I think it looks really great with this kind of black, and obviously like would go great with sort of like a nice white jumper as well. Literally anything. I just thought they were a little bit different. I'm going to take the camera down a little bit. So Topshop jeans aren't the cheapest. These are £40, but I definitely think that's worth it. My other ones have lasted me so well and they still fit amazing. One of the reasons I like the Joanie ones is that they are really stretchy, but they're quite thick at the same time. I hate it when you get a thick jean that has no stretch in it, because let's face it, you need to be able to move. But at the same time, some jeans can be really thin and just wear through really quickly. I feel like these are definitely a good kind of balance between the two. They're also really nice and high-waisted, so you can easily kind of tuck stuff in, wear it with crop stuff, style it with a belt, and they look really nice. Lengthwise, excuse the floppy slippers, lengthwise these are quite long. So I got them in, what did I get them in? Waist 36, length 34. So these are a UK 18. I'm 5'7". Generally speaking, I wear about a 16 on top and 18 on bottom. I'd say the fit of these is really good. The length 34 I mean, they are a good length, but I personally prefer my jeans a little bit shorter, more of like an ankle grazer. So I think I might try these out in a shorter length. But I think I also might try these in a smaller size. So they do fit, but I am getting a little bit of like bunching around like my knees. So I think if you are between sizes, you can get away with sizing down in these because they are so stretchy. And normally when you wear jeans anyway, like new jeans, they kind of give a bit anyway. But yeah, I think I might try these out in a smaller size and a shorter leg length and see how I get on. But apart from that, I think they're like really, really good quality. They look really good. They're really comfortable, nice and sort of flattering, high-waisted, stretchy, everything you would want from a pair of jeans. So yeah, like I said, £40, but I think they're definitely worth it. If that is like a little bit more too much of a stretch for you price-wise, because I know that's not the cheapest, New Look is a really good alternative. They do some quite similar jeans. If not, watch out for the Topshop sales, because my ripped up other Joanie jeans, I actually got in the sale for like 25 quid. So you can get lucky in the sales, keep your eyes open. I also picked up this scarf. This has never happened to me, but I've actually hit the jackpot because they accidentally put 2 in the packet, but only charged me for 1. So that's never happened to me before. But I ordered this scarf. So it's a kind of like checked scarf, but I love that you have this sort of like hints of black. You've got some like lighter camel tones in there as well. Like I said, I wear a lot of black, so having a nice kind of brighter scarf like this, I think is great for me. I thought this would look so nice layered up with like a kind of camel coat or like a mac or something. It's really, really nice and soft. It's quite a good size. As you can see, it's quite thick and it's quite nice and long as well. This is how I tend to kind of wear my scarves, unless it's absolutely Baltic and you want to wrap it around like that. But yeah, I thought really, really good quality. This was £18, so it's not the cheapest, but I did think that it's definitely worth it for the quality, because it's really, really nice and soft, and it's quite a classic design. I don't think this is something that's going to go out of fashion anytime soon. Nice neutral colours, kind of timeless pattern. Can't go wrong with, yeah, a kind of staple scarf. Right, so next up, another jeans and jumper outfit. I am loving this jumper. So it's this slightly kind of higher neck design. This is a much more kind of, it's still like a chunky knit, but it's much thinner than that black one I just had on a second ago, and I am loving this kind of oatmeal-y beige colour. I think it looks really, really good with the red lip as well. And cropped wise, I'd say that's like the perfect kind of cropped amount. Looks really good with high-waisted jeans. It's really, really soft, really comfortable, nice and kind of autumnal. So I got this in a size large as well. I think the sizing is like spot on, exactly how I would want it to fit. I think this is like a good kind of chunky knit if you do have like bigger boobs, because it still kind of comes in underneath, whereas sometimes I feel like when I put on a chunky knit, it kind of just makes me look a bit broad. So yeah, I still think it's really flattering and curve friendly, and this was £30, which I think is really, really good pricing for what you're getting, because this is, oh, I didn't even realise it had this detailing around here. Yeah, it's really nice quality, nice and kind of soft, very similar to the one that I already own, which has lasted really well, and it's still super soft even though I've washed it about 1 billion times. So yeah, massive fan of this. And then I'm going to take the camera down and show you guys the jeans. Right, so the last ones I had on were the Joanie jeans, and these are actually the Joanie jeans, which, like I said, are the much thinner kind of style ones. So they're still really, really stretchy, still really comfortable, but they are a kind of thinner material, so it depends. Come on in then. Do you want to say hello? Someone's come to say hello, show his face. Oh look, we're matching. So these are very similar to the Joanie ones in the fact that like the sizing's very similar, they're still really high-waisted, really stretchy, but they're definitely a lot thinner than the Joanie ones. But having said that, if you're looking for a pair of jeans that are really good to wear with like knee-high boots, these are great because they are so like nice and thin, and it's so difficult to explain, but they're not like a chunky jean, they're like nice and kind of thin. So like previously when I have had these, I have worn through the inner leg of them, and I feel like obviously that's inevitable when you know, your chub rub, you're going to get that eventually with any kind of jean, but you're going to get it a little bit quicker if you have thinner jeans. So that's just the only thing that I've had from like previous experience with Joanie jeans. But yeah, they're really, really nice. They've still got belt loops. Sometimes like a more jegging style jeans doesn't have the belt loops, and that really bugs me because I still want to wear the belt. More for style purposes than anything else. It doesn't have pockets on the front, but it does have them on the back here. But having said that, I feel like that kind of simplifies the design, is maybe a little bit more flattering anyway. So I just got these in the plain black. My current black jeans are Primark and they're just horrible and they're really stiff when you wash them. So that's why I want to kind of like swap them out for some nice black ones. These are the same size as the ones, the Joanie ones I literally just tried on. So they're 36 waist, 34 length, a UK 18. Again, the length is a little bit too long for me. Like they're kind of bunching up because they are a little bit too long. When I kind of roll them up, I've rolled them up by literally like an inch, and it's kind of gotten rid of that kind of excess material situation. So I definitely need these shorter. And again, I'd say like these do fit, but they're so stretchy you could get away with a smaller size. So it does kind of depend if you are a little bit in between sizes. Again, I'd say just go down a size maybe. But yeah, really nice high-waisted flattering. These are a little bit cheaper than the Joanie ones. These are £36, which again, I think is totally worth it. Oh my gosh, I look like a literal marshmallow, but I'm kind of here for it. So I have on another cropped knit jumper. This one's very different. It's more that kind of like Mongolian, you know what I mean. It's very, very fluffy and kind of like hairy. I just saw the colour and I was like, that's so fun. I actually really like it. I don't think this is the most flattering. This is very cropped for my liking. You're gonna get a really cold kind of tummy, so not the most practical. I don't think it is the most flattering on my boobs either. I felt like that oatmeal one kind of, I don't know, I think the shape was just a lot more curve friendly in my opinion. Quality of this is good. This does feel a bit more scratchy than the other ones, to be honest. Doesn't have that same really nice soft kind of cashmere feel. Having said that, like it is good quality though. I don't know if my skin is quite sensitive, so that may be why. This was actually in the sale. This was £8, hence why I was just like, I'm gonna get that. And do you know what, I'm so of two minds about it. I've chucked it on with this kind of leather look skirt, and I feel like the outfit might be a little bit too much. And I wouldn't wear it with the red lip either. But maybe if I was just to wear it with black jeans, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if it's a little bit too much. For me anyway, I'm quite bland when it comes to my wardrobe choices. It is very cute though. So I got this in a size large, same as all the other ones. I'd say sizing is spot on. It is just, it depends what you want at the end of the day. It's quite cropped and I feel like I wouldn't wear it that often because it is so cropped. And yeah, in the sale for £8. They did also have this in, I think it was like a kind of sagey green colour. So definitely worth going and checking out different colours. I'm not sure if, I don't think the green was in the sale. I think it was only the pink that was in the sale, I think. But yeah, definitely worth going and checking them out in case there's one that you like. And then let me take the camera down just a tad and show you the skirt. Okay, so it's this kind of wet leather look-esque kind of denim skirt. So it's a very, very thin denim, just like the Joanie jeans I had on, but it has this kind of coating on it. Normally I struggle to get the sizing right with tight kind of like denim skirts and shorts and stuff, because I find that I have to kind of size up for my hips and my bum, but then when I do that it means that around my waist is too kind of baggy, and then I tend to get a lot of gaping here. This actually fits me like so incredibly well, which I'm really, really shocked about. So like I said, it's kind of like the Joanie material. It's really stretchy, but it's not skin tight. I know it probably looks really tight, but it's not like restricting me in any kind of way. So you just have your kind of like zipper and button there. And I actually love like this kind of coated material. So my thought process with this was to obviously wear it with like a little chunky knit and probably some tights, or like knee-high boots would look really good. It'd be a great kind of smart casual kind of for going out for dinner, stuff like that. Really, really comfortable, but kind of like a little bit more sexy than a pair of jeans, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I actually think the length on it is really good as well. So I got this in a size 18, so I stuck true to size and it fits me exactly how I would want it to. Again, I do think if you are between sizes, I would just size down because it is really stretchy. But then again, it does depend how you want it to fit. The only thing that I would actually like is belt loops, because I still think it's nice to style it with a belt and have that option. And also if you do have a jumper that is not as cropped, you can kind of just do a little tuck in the front, which I think looks really nice. But yeah, it would just be nice to have the ability to add a belt. Price wise, this was £22, which I actually think is really, really good pricing. I would have expected something like this from Topshop to be a lot more. So I'm really impressed with that. And I think it's quite a versatile little skirt actually. Right, I got a couple of dresses to show you guys. So I picked up this one, and my thought behind this was, I mean, you guys know how just on and off the British weather is, and some days can be really hot and sunny, some days are freezing cold and raining, but I thought on the days where it is a little bit warmer, it's nice to have a kind of dress that you could literally just chuck on a jacket with. So I saw this one and I actually thought this would look so nice with some tights, or even no tights and like knee-high boots, and maybe like a leather jacket, and just kind of layer up. Alternatively, you could just chuck on like a little cropped black jumper with it. So I thought this would be a good option to kind of layer stuff up with. So it's this kind of wrap leopard print dress. I think it's really cute. It's a little on the short side, but if I'm wearing it with tights and stuff, I'm not too bothered anyway. But you can wear this all year round as well. It has these little balloon sleeves. I keep on trying like balloon sleeves or puff sleeves, whatever you call them, thinking that one day I'll find some that I like. And it's not that I don't like them, I just don't really like them on me. And I kind of think when you've got a bigger bust, sometimes just having like a big old puffy sleeve can just, do you know what I mean? I just don't think it looks that flattering as to if it were to have like a flute sleeve. Yes, and I would say like they're actually quite tight, they're not elasticated, and they're actually really, really tight, so it's kind of restricting my movement a little bit. I love this addition of the little frilling along here, although I will say that the fabric on the inside is like not nice, and my frill keeps on frilling over, and you can kind of see the inside of the fabric, which makes it look a little bit cheapy. It's not like a proper wrap. It's like let's see if I can show you without flashing. So you tie up two little strands on the inside and then you fold that over there, if that makes sense. It's not one that you kind of feed it through the hole, which I actually think this is better. I prefer that, and I love that they've got that little frill along the bottom of it as well. I think that's really cute. And I think that, yeah, it's nice to be able to still wear a cute dress. I love these kind of like neutral colours. I think you can layer it up with some like dark kind of, maybe like bikery style stuff, and it would look really, really cool. So I got this in a size 16, and I'd say sizing is like perfect for what I want. I always think with wrap dresses like this that if you don't, I mean, I don't think that's that low cut, to be honest, but if you don't want it as low cut, I just say size up so you can just wrap it a little bit more. The only thing is like the sleeves are tight, but yeah. But anyway, this was £23, and I actually think for Topshop that's really not bad at all. I would expect it to be a lot more. So yeah, definitely like a nice little kind of affordable autumn wrap dress option. You guys know I love a wrap dress. Right guys, last item. I was gonna say best until last, but definitely not the case. So every single year I make it a personal mission to try and find a jumper dress that is flattering for curves. I've not been successful yet. I'll show it to you anyway. Don't laugh. This is it. I mean, it's really comfy and cozy, but I literally look like a sack of potatoes. So it's this kind of oversized roll neck jumper. I mean, I don't even know what to say about this. Do you know what? It is really, really soft. I love this colour. I think it's so cute. And it's not too thick either. I don't like it when jumper dresses are like chunky knit. So this still has like a lot of flow, a lot of movement. I think it's nice. I did get this in an extra large. I believe an extra large is the equivalent of an 18. And it is very oversized. So I obviously didn't want this to be tight. I did want it to be like a looser kind of fit. But this is like extremely large. So maybe if I sized down, I mean, I'd recommend sizing down because this is huge. And I do like this roll neck. It's not tight. I don't like it when they're a bit, you know. So it's nice and loose and comfortable. Yeah, it's just like you can see how boxy this design is. So like if you are more of a straight up and down figure, like this would totally work for you. But for someone who has curves and goes in and out, the last thing you want is something that's shaped like this. But I will also say this is so long as well. Like I'm 5'7", which I know isn't crazy tall, but it's not short. And I'd say this is quite long for this style of dress anyway. So I did think this would be so nice just paired up with some knee-high boots. I thought that would look really comfy, cozy. It would be comfy and cozy as well, but kind of look a little bit more sexy if you have like a little bit of leg out, do you know what I mean? But this is just way too big. Let me try it with a belt. I always think if in doubt, belt it in and see what it's like. I'd say this belt is definitely too wide. But there's like way too much fabric. I think the bust, oh my god, no, it looks awful. I'm taking it off. The belt didn't pull through this time. It's not happening. So the search continues. Like I just want like a comfy, big kind of dress jumper just to chuck on. But I just think there needs to be, it still needs to be relatively shaped and fitted. You can't just get away with a huge sack dress like this. Even if I size down, it would still not really work. But yeah, this was also not that cheap. This was £40. But I thought, you know, if it's right, but it's not, it's definitely wrong, so it's being returned. Right guys, that is everything from me. So I felt like there were quite a few good bits in there. I feel like Topshop is still definitely one of my go-to places to go for really nice little chunky knits, even crop chunky knits, and also jeans. They always pull through on the jeans, and I know they're a little bit more spenny, but sometimes it's just worth it to pay that for the fit. Like I said, the Primark jeans are just not cutting it for me. I need to upgrade my black jeans. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. And if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on so you never miss an upcoming video. I will leave all of the links for everything down below in the description box in case you guys do want to go and check it out. But until next time, I will see you guys later.